Hi, this is Makar, and today I'll be talking about the war updates in Ukraine for February 21st. So let's start with some data, but before we do, I would like to ask you to click on like on this video and also leave a comment, as any comment will definitely help my channel to grow. I will really appreciate it. So today is day number 363. It's almost 1 year mark. And there are 144,440 Russian personnel being liquidated in Ukraine since February 24th of last year. That's plus 760 since the last day. Also, Ukrainian army destroyed 10 Russian tanks and 9 APVs and some other equipment, including shutting down 5 Russian drones. Now let's go to Telegram, and I have this video for you. And let me turn it on. So this is Russian propaganda infographics. This is for February 20th actually, but yesterday this video was not available at the time of the recording, and there is no February 21st right now. So that's why I'm showing this video. That's why I'm showing this video to you today. Be advised that after Russia annexed Ukrainian territory, they mark it as orange and red, but this is all Ukrainian territory: Eastern Ukraine, Southern Ukraine, and Crimea. This is all Ukraine, and they also call it a special military operation, even though this is an actual war. Let's watch it.
For 4 days, the enemy carries out intensive artillery shelling in Suzhan and Glushkov districts of Kursk region. Gornal, Guevo, and Krasnokhtyabrski suffer from power supply problems as a result of this shelling. In Belgorod region, the long-suffering Shebekinsky municipal district came under fire of Ukrainian formations. Civilian infrastructure in Novaya Tavolzhanka and Voznesenovka was damaged. 1 woman was killed. In Kupyansk sector, the enemy launched a counterattack on Russian positions in liberated Hryana-Kivka. Advanced AFU units were dispersed by targeted fire.
So once again, if Russian troops are on Ukrainian soil, taking control of Ukrainian towns, this is occupation, not liberation.
Of barrel and rocket artillery. Artillery duels and positional fighting continue in Lyman sector along the entire front line. Ukrainian command pulls additional forces to the front line, preparing for a new offensive attempt in Ploshchanka direction. Russian forces continue an operation to encircle Bakhmut on its northern and southern flanks. The enemy's deeply entrenched defenses are being crushed by heavy artillery fire and onslaught of assault units. On the northern outskirts, units of Wagner PMC broke through AFU defense and advanced to the northern outskirts of Yahidny. Russian troops penetrated deeper into defense of Ukrainian formations near Stupki station. On the eastern outskirts of the city, Wagner PMC assault units have advanced as far as Vatutina Street in Zabakhmutivka. Russian units are gradually pushing through the enemy defenses, striking at identified AFU positions and firing points. Southwest, Russian assault units are fighting on the outskirts of Krasny and in Budanivka area. Advancing forces are supported by barrel and rocket artillery and aviation. Ukrainian formations once again fired on residential areas of the Donetsk agglomeration. In the capital of Donetsk People's Republic, residential building.
There is no such thing as Donetsk People's Republic. This is Donetsk region of Ukraine.
And infrastructure were hit. As a result, 1 civilian was killed.
Okay, enough of Russian propaganda. So let me turn on this video for buffering. And let's now go to the map. So, in Russia, the US ambassador to Russia has been summoned to the Russian foreign minister. Protest note has been handed to the US ambassador to Russia in connection with the expansion of US help to Ukraine. Russia demands from Washington the withdrawal of military equipment from Ukraine and explanations about the explosions at Nord Stream. These guys are living in some weird reality. Okay, NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg warned that Putin must not win in Ukraine. That would show that aggression works and force is rewarded. And then in Poland over here, Biden addresses to the Russian people, quote, the US and the nations of Europe do not seek to control or destroy Russia. The West was not plotting to attack Russia, as Putin said today. This war was never a necessity, it's a tragedy. President Putin chose this war. So as you know, this old dictator in Moscow gave a speech today, 2 hours of bullshit, and basically, let me know if you want me to make a separate video about it and talk about what he mentioned during his address. It's an annual address to government, to people, to everyone. I don't know. Anyway, let me know if you want more information about it. I'll make a separate video. So then in Poland, okay, so we talked about it. In Ukraine, in Kyiv, Kyiv defense training will last several days starting February 21st. It's according to the Kyiv administration. Then Prime Minister of Italy, Giorgia Meloni, has arrived to Kyiv. Now let's look at Chernihiv region, where Russian army shelled Sankivka and Yelena of Chernihiv region. They also shelled Novoslobidske, Bilopilля, Yunakivka, Myropilske, and Krasnopilya of Sumy region, these 5 towns. Then in Kharkiv region, Russian army shelled Strilecha, let me zoom in, Strilecha, Krasne, Zelene, Ternova, Bochkove, Malovovcha, Ozerne, and Griborivka of Kharkiv region. Over here, Russian army shelled Pishane and Malinivka, these 2 towns. Then we're gonna move to Kupiansk area, where Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Grenakivka and Masyukivka, and Russian army shelled Dvorichna, Grenakivka, Pershatravneve, Kupiansk, Ivanivka, Kotlярivka, and Krokhmalna of Kharkiv region, all of these towns. Then Russian army shelled Stalmachivka of Luhansk region over here. Then let me zoom in a little bit. And in Kreminna area, Russian army shelled Nevsky, Chernovopivivka, and Dibrova of Luhansk region. And Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Nevsky. That's Kreminna area. Also, Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Belogorivka of Luhansk region. And Russians shelled Belogorivka and Spirna, also of Luhansk region. Now we're gonna look at Soledar area, but before we do, I have this video for you. This is a drone footage made by Spartan Battalion, the part of Armed Forces of Ukraine. Look how the Ukrainian towns are being destroyed by the war. Everything is wiped out. Like, unfortunately, no one can live here anymore. As you can see, there are movements over here. These are the Russian invaders. This is another footage of Bakhmut. So basically, these are the blocks. You know, it's not apartment complexes. It's basically residential houses. Like all of this, it's gone. Nobody can live here anymore. because of Russians. They're carrying some injured, wounded invader. So there are 4 of them carrying 1, and then another one over here, which is 6, and 7 over here. So 7 occupants. Some of them over here. So basically, Ukrainian army watches every move of the invaders with the drones. There we go. Basically, drone has they've noticed this 8 soldiers or 7, and then they call for artillery, and then artillery comes and shells the place where they're hiding. So nobody survives. Okay, so let's go back to the map. So in Soledar area, and let's wait until it loads. Not sure why. Let me reload it like this. So Soledar is over here. Russian army shelled, and let me close this, the pop-up window. So Soledar army Soledar army. Russian army shelled Білогорівка, Веселе, Роздолівка. Let me zoom in. Let me go back. Роздолівка, Федорівка, and Васюківка, and all of this, and Ukrainian military repelled Russian tanks near Васюківка. Then Russian army also shelled Залізнянське, Бахмут, Іванівське, and Кліщівка, and Ukrainian military repelled Russian tanks near Berhivka and Bakhmut. I have another video for you from Soledar, from this area. That's right here, I believe. So this is another drone footage. Hopefully it's gonna load. So these are, it says PMC Wagner, the tank or APV, not sure, it's unclear here. Come on. Let me reload it. It's insane. And so this is Soledar. This is Soledar. So let's try again. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll show you another one. this Russian invader over here will not go back home to Russia. I mean, he will in the black garbage bag. So I have another video for you from Bakhmut, and that's I believe over here. These are Bakhmut invader.
Привіт вам з міста Бахмут.
Постріл!
Всі молитви наші тут, і сердець сталеві йдуть, від героїв незламних рук. З неба нам сил дають, волю, вогонь і лють, стіни горять в бою. Мамо, а я стою, мамо, а я стою, нене, я борюсь, знищу і повернусь. Зараз буде база, вимикаєм біль, старі образи. Ось моє плече, я поруч браза. Ось вона напроти суне зараз.
Okay, so let's go back to the map. So in Kurdyumivka area, Russian army shelled Kurdyumivka, Ozaryanivka, Alexander Shultene, and Ivanopilla. Then in Toretsk area, Russian army shelled New York and Bakhmutivka. And Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Bakhmutivka as well. Ukrainian military also repelled Russian attacks near Vodyane and Nevelska. And Russians shelled these two towns and Avdiivka as well. Now, in Marinka area, Russian army shelled Georgievka, Krasnohorivka, and Marinka itself. And as you can see, Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Marinka. Then in Vuhledar area, Russian army shelled Bogoyavlenka, Vuhledar, Prechistevka, Vremyevka, and Novopil. And over here in Mariupol, multiple explosions were reported over here. Then we're gonna look at Zaporizhia region, which is over here. In Zaporizhia region, Russian army shelled Olgivske, Malinivka, Guleypole, Mala Tokmachka, Orikhiv, Novodanilivka, and Stepove of Zaporizhia region. Ukrainian military repelled Russian attacks near Kamenske of Zaporizhia region over here. Then in Zaporizhia city itself, there were that's actually the old news from 2 days ago. Never mind. This is also from yesterday. In Kherson region, Russian army shelled Zolota Balka, Дучани, Качкарівка, Береслав, Козацьке, Миколаївка, Антонівка, Берегове, Велетенське, and Kherson city of Kherson region. And also in Mykolaiv, Russian army shelled Dniprovske of Mykolaiv region. Let me briefly show you another video that I have for you. This is, I didn't show it to you, this is from Avdiivka. And hopefully it's gonna load. This is what happens with Russian invaders. They die. And another one, this is the training of Ukrainian soldiers training on Leopards tanks. And this is the first strike made by Ukrainian soldier using these tanks, the Leopard tanks. And let's see if I have another video for you. This is the video of the aftermath of a HIMARS strike in Vuhledar. So as you can see, the building is destroyed, and obviously the reason why Ukrainian army shelled this building is because Russian invaders were hiding here. So that's the building. There are some, I believe, some garbage laying around. So yeah. So let me see if there isn't. So that's a hole in the ceiling, Anyway, this is it for today. If you like this video, please click on like and share it with your friends. And check out other videos in the corners. You will see the pins here. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.